So I'm Julia Payne, I'm Director of the Hub, and we're here at Somerset House today for some induction and training around the Creative Industries Finance Scheme. It's been really good. It's been great to meet a network of people who I suspect are kindred spirits in some way or other. And I guess the thing that's interesting for me about being part of this network is that I'm a bit of a geek about what good growth looks like, and I suspect there are going to be lots of really good conversations that come out of this as a result of being part of it.
All right, my name's Graham Niven, and I'm here at the Creative Industry Finance Business Advisor Training Induction Day. In terms of creatives, I don't think it changes very much whether you're creative or whether you're manufacturing. At the end of the day, you need to work out how much money you need, what you're going to spend it on, and how much money you're going to make, and how you're going to pay that money back.
So we've had our induction this morning, and so in theory I now know everything about the Creative Industries Finance Scheme. So what it does is it provides a really interesting cocktail, I think, of the potential for investment and loan finance, but also coupled with business advice from people that are sector specialists. And I think it's that combination that really can make a real difference to both individuals and creative businesses. It's going to be great, hopefully.
I'm Remi Harris, and I advise music businesses and musicians on how to raise finance. And I'm the author of a guide to music industry finance called Easy Money, where you can read more about that. I think my tips for creative companies, but specifically music people in raising finance, loan finance, is to make sure that they've included all the possible sources of revenue into their cash flow, and that they've taken advice and run through possible scenarios and made sure that their plans are kind of as flexible and as robust as possible.
What's your take on when loan finance is a good idea versus when it's a bad idea?
I think it's a great idea when you have a really clear idea of how you're going to make money, and there's something or someone that you need to bring in order to make that money, sell that product, or create that entity that's going to get you there. Then it's a fantastic way of funding your business.
You know, the usual stuff, really interesting conversations have happened during coffee breaks and over lunch. And you can already begin to see connections being made and ideas being cross-fertilised, and people saying, yeah, I've done that here and I've worked on that there. And you get the sense that even without the scheme sort of having that formally in place, if we could just capture some of that cross-fertilisation and sharing of ideas, we're all going to come out of it much smarter. And one of the things that I'm trying to do in my work at the moment is foster what I've neatly called a community of the curious and the generous, which is all based on the idea that I know something that you don't know and somebody else will know something that I don't know. And if we just shared that, and we're encouraged to share that, and we're encouraged to reflect on the fact that it's not just common sense, it actually has real value for other people, then we'd all be much smarter. And it's quite nice to see that happening in microcosm in that room today.